Yeah, Mark and Lou, today in court, Judge Larry Yellen called defendant Marcus Ariz a danger to society and ordering that he be held in this case without bail. He appeared in court with his co-defendant and girlfriend, Winnie Lee. Here's some video. They appeared via video and audio, though we didn't see any video of Ariz in court. We did catch a little glimpse of Winnie Lee, his co-defendant. They're both accused of being in that white Volkswagen back on May 21st, going up the northbound 55 freeway when they got into a road rage incident, allegedly, with the mother of little 6-year-old Aiden Leos. That is when prosecutors say after his arrest, Marcus Ariz admitted to being the one who fired a shot, saying he got angry during that incident, pulled out his Glock 17 9mm gun and fired a shot. That shot went into the car of Aiden's mother. She's the one who got into a little incident with them on the road. Aiden was sitting in the back seat, in a booster seat. The 6-year-old was later pronounced dead at a hospital. Now, while Ariz is charged with murder in the case, his girlfriend Winnie Lee is charged with being an accessory after the fact and arguing that her bail should be much higher than the statutory limit of $20,000 to $25,000. Prosecutors said she knew that in the days after that, they didn't know immediately, it doesn't appear, but they knew days later that the shot fired by her boyfriend Ariz resulted in the death of Aiden Leos. She knew her boyfriend shaved his beard after that to change his appearance. He took her car. It was her car. They were driving on that 55 freeway. He took her car and hid it at a relative's house. Further, they say in the days after that incident, Ariz got into another incident with another driver while Winnie Lee was driving and again pulled out a gun. It doesn't appear he fired the gun in that incident, but nonetheless, prosecutors brought that up, arguing that not only was he a danger to society, but also saying his girlfriend knew all these things all this time and did nothing.
Despite the fact that he fired a round on May 21st, now at that time, the evidence doesn't appear that either of them understood the consequences of that round being shot on the 55 freeway, but certainly within the week, she knew, because when he was told and looked on the internet that that round he fired resulted in the death of Aiden Leos, she was aware of it, and yet she did nothing when he cut his beard. She did nothing when he secreted the vehicle. It was her vehicle.
Now, as for Lee's bail, the judge did not make a final decision. Instead, they held off. Her bail will stay at $500,000 for right now, but they're going to have another hearing to discuss that bail next week. For now, reporting live in Santa Ana, I'm Chip Yost, KTLA 5 News.